test of technique for both Levitt and Maharajan early morning.
That's the first four as well, an authoritative hit. That's a super four powered by...
Hello, handsome. Thanks for following. Today will make you happy.
Yeah, there was a stamp of class in the shot. The best part, he picked length early. That was the key to the shot. And hit it well in front of square, which means he's got so much time. As I said, Levitt knows this pitch very well. He's got a big 100 here before. He knows the bounce. Hasn't taken too much time to get his innings going. That's the first boundary for the Gurkhas. Super force powered by Encel 4G.
That's in the gap and raced away. Back-to-back boundaries. Michael Levitt making intentions very clear. He's not going to be tied down this morning.
Yeah, change of angle from Sohail Tanvir. Not making a difference this time. Again, staying leg side of the ball in the air, but in the gap. And Levitt's off to a good start here, and so are the Gurkhas. Back-to-back boundaries will get them going after the fall of an early wicket.
He's practically playing with the field here because after the previous four that was hit towards mid-wicket, one fielder from off went short mid-wicket, and that's exactly what happened later. The next delivery was a four went in that region. Works it away for a single to retain strike. This has been a good over here despite the loss of Eskenazi. 10 runs and a wicket. Over number 2 done. It's 13 for 1.
Light Super Light on Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Kapaiku, asli energy, Red Bull, asli nerozum. Siddhartha Rewards, यसमा points छ. सिद्धार्थ बैंक, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
Yeah, some signs of aggression early on, particularly from the bat of Michael Levitt. He's enjoyed playing in Nepal and not surprises there at all. Richard Dakal to continue. Slip in place for him. Keeper standing up. Michael Levitt looking dangerous. Look at that for a shot. He's middled it, and that's out of here as well. That's a Siddharth Bank maximum. Crossing ropes, creating hopes. How good is he at playing the pull shot?
Yeah, if you are to learn a lesson early, don't bowl short to Michael Levitt. He's on to the back foot in a flash. Picks up length, just rocks on the back foot. Not even transferring weight. The foot doesn't move, but he's deposited it. Binds into the stands. Dugout's happy, coaches are happy. And Rajan Dikal has to make early amends to his lengths. Forces a change in field as well. The square leg goes back. Now the fine leg comes in. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for Dakal to open the bowling with Sohail Tanvir, who's fielding at mid-on and bowling to someone of the class of Michael Levitt, who's really showed signs that he's a terrific player. He's picked up length very early. That's been the key to his batting. Shots both sides, square of the wicket. It's good equally on the offside as well, the leg side. Yeah, terrific talent to watch out for.
He bats at a strike rate of 143, Michael Levitt. Very important for Dakal to find his radar early on. Much better. You've got to bowl to your field. You've got to complement your partner at the other end and hunt in pairs as a bowling unit as well.
That's much better length. Pitch it that 6 to 8 meter length. Allow the ball to swing, present a good seam.
Good going.
Might get something out of the surface, but if you're pitching it short at this pace, you're just going to travel the distance. Michael Levitt's already got 135 to his name in this ground. 247 Netherlands made at that very innings.
Look at that, he makes room once again. How beautifully he's placed that. It was in the air once again. He's taking his chances, but he understands it's about getting runs up front in the first 6 overs, making full use of the field restrictions.
He's toying with the bowler here. He knows that the bowler can't go short. He knows it's going to be pitched out. Makes room, frees his arms, gets it over the cover fielder. Another super four powered by Ncell 4G. That's terrific batting from Michael Levitt. 23 for 1 in 2.3. They're off to a great start after an early wicket, the Gurkhas.
And out of 23, 20 have come from the bat of Levitt. That's the dominance in the middle. Yeah, this was quicker, angled away. Good take again by Bipin Rawal.
To see one coming back into the left-hander. All the balls are just angled across. Vijan Dakal can bring one back to the right-hander. Create enough doubts in the head of Michael Levitt. This one just angled across, pushed across. Just fell away in his action, Rajan Dikal. Ought to stay taller if you ought to bend it back.
Yeah, the change up. Shri, you were at the pitch? Yeah, assessment.
It looks a good pitch, Mikhail. Yeah, I was only worried about the overhead conditions. Bit of chill in the air. Thought there would be some movement. This was good change of pace. Very clever bowling. Levitt early into the shot. Off to a flying start. 20 of 11. 10 of this over so far. And a great learning for Rajan Dikal. One, he's bowling to Michael Levitt and he's opening the bowling with Sohail Tanveer.
He's played 60-20 internationals with 6 wickets to his credit. Rajan Dikal. Much better. Good comeback after conceding a 6 and a 4 early on in his spell. Another very good over here for the Gurkhas. 11 coming off it. It's 24 for 1.
Himstar for a complete home. Kapay ko, Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozum.
Lights of a life on Superlight Gel. Love like what a fresh glow. With hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Michael Levitt this morning has looked very good and dangerous. Stephen Eskenazi departing in the second over, finding the field at point. Ahmad with a good catch. Tanveer with that wicket as Tanveer continues from the combox end. He's done that time and again this morning. Just creates some room for himself, Levitt.
Levitt's managed to retain strike for the last 2 overs. Sohail Tanveer. Airy wide of the crease, his bowls of the wrong foot. Never an easy action to pick. He's got clever changes of pace as well. He's got a good Yorker. Be a handful. It's a great contest between Tanveer and Levitt. Where's Levitt looking to go?
This one's picked up, dispatched, and that'll go for a boundary. He's picking his spots this morning, and you can't err in line to a dangerous Levitt in the middle.
There's a shorter side and there's a longer side, and this was hit into the longer boundary. Slow ball picked up early, deposited well over mid-on. Levitt's looking dangerous. Yeah, it was a slow ball, leg cutter, but he picked it with the angle. Wide of mid-on. The bigger side means that it didn't go all the way.
Yeah, you've got to keep changing the length and keep the batter guessing. Who better than 39-year-old Sohail Tanveer? 57 T20 internationals for him.
Mahajans just faced 2 balls in this partnership of 25 of 14 balls. 24 runs coming from Levitt's bat. Terrific cricketer. Young Michael Levitt is already stamping an authority in the associate game. Plays for Netherlands, got a big 100 in this ground. The field changing around. The slip comes out. Square leg moves squarer. Got to have 2 outside the circle. The third man is still outside. And the deep square leg is outside. So Sohail Tanveer hasn't got a lot of margin of error.
Once again, it's in the air. The change in field has worked. Tanveer strikes. Danger man Levitt has to depart. And what a strike this one. One too many for Levitt. Look to go big once again and perishes. That's wicket number 2.
Now that's very clever from Sohail Tanveer. Not only did he change his field, but took his time, broke the rhythm of Michael Levitt. It was another slow ball into the pitch. Comfortable catch for the deep square leg fielder. And the clever old Sohail Tanveer prevails over the young, adventurous Michael Levitt. Yeah, big wicket again in the context of this game. Michael Levitt 25 of 16 but was outdone clearly by the clever Sohail Tanveer. It's 28 for 2 now.
You know, the crowd's trickling in and they're enjoying the cricket as well. What a start here for the Rhinos after winning the toss. Both the openers of the Gurkhas back in the dugout. And both the wickets going to Sohail Tanveer as Merv Gerard Erasmus makes his way out. A strike rate of 120. And these numbers as well exude a lot of confidence. Look at that. 12 50s and a century as well coming against Uganda. But he's up against a man who's found his rhythm and groove, Sohail Tanveer. Look at that for carry. Look at that for some kind of intimidation as well.
Beautifully bowled again. And Erasmus is here because of this. He took his time. He broke the rhythm which Michael Levitt was in. And he was forced to play a shot of a slower ball and hold out to deep square leg, which just moved into that position. So very, very clever from Sohail Tanveer and a big wicket for the Rhinos. Yeah, you need the experience of Erasmus now, captain of Namibia. Got a calm head on his shoulder. He'll have to dig into every bit of his experience to pull the Gurkhas out.
Just a little tentative and fairly understandable. You've lost 2 of your more accomplished batters. Another successful over, wicket and 4 runs. It's 28 for 2.
DHI happier home. Chutте sahi.
Sport is in our DNA.
Siddhartha Rewards. यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई.
Back in the dugout. Eskenazi out for 2. Levitt was looking so good for his 25 and 16. And it's work to do for Maharajan and Erasmus. Erasmus still to get off the mark. It's day 2, match number 2 in the inaugural edition of the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League 2024, powered by Ncell. What a festive atmosphere on a Monday morning. And the captain brings himself on, Kushal Malla. Best of 4 for 33, an economy of 6.3, 19 wickets. We've seen left arm spin make a lot of impact in their first game. Spinners rather, coming to the fore. Now in this part of the world, in Nepal, you'll see so many left arm spinners making a strong case for themselves. Maharajan. That one went through. Huge appeal there. That's been turned down.
Looked like a friendly delivery, just tossed out. Just seemed to hurry off the pitch, no turn. Maharajan was slightly lazy with that front foot. How close was that? The bat coming down in the an angle as well. Big appeal, Malla not happy. Good job.
Himal Rajgiri, the umpire there, was not interested at all. Anxious moments here for Maharajan.
Maharajan lazy, and then a big swipe across the line on the second ball, inside edge. Did it hit anything? The bat came down at an angle. That's what made him miss the delivery. It didn't come down straight in line with the ball.
Yeah, makes room for himself. Smashes that through the gap. That's a lovely shot. What a way to get off the mark and good way to release the pressure as well. And immediately after that, Malla may bring about some changes too in the field.
Fast boundary for Erasmus. Making room, making his intentions clear. Giving away his stumps. And finding the gap on the offside. Not a big spinner of the ball, Kushal Malla. He's coming on with the arm. And there was a big enough gap for Erasmus to penetrate. Yeah, he's got all the experience. Captain of Namibia, made his international and first-class debut at the age of 16. Erasmus. So he's got a lot to look forward to in this tournament.
Called in. Malla strikes. Has the last laugh. Hit for a 4 in the previous delivery. Comes back to disturb the stumps. This is a massive comeback and a very good wicket as well.
Very clever bowling, slightly quicker, very subtle change of pace. Deceived Erasmus, again giving himself the room, and the ball just hastened off the pitch, kept the tad low, and Erasmus had to depart, and Kushal Malla is ecstatic. Third wicket down now for the Gurkhas, 33 for 3, and the experienced Erasmus walks back. Bowl Kushal Malla for 4. In deep trouble now, the Gurkhas.
What a start here for the Rhinos. Gurkhas in a bit of trouble here, 33 for 3. And all the 3 overseas recruits back in the dugout. Eskenazi, Levitt and Erasmus. And this will now mean that Bhim Sharkey will have to hold fort and anchor this innings of theirs. Captain Malla looking good. He's coming with the arm. Settled into a very good line and length.
Very clever bowling. Slightly quicker than the previous delivery, slightly fuller as well. Erasmus wanted to repeat the same shot. Got received by the pace off the pitch. That's a great over. Coming to an end. Just 6 runs off it, and it's 34 for 3.
सिधै आउँछ
सिधै
डाइरेक्ट
डाइरेक्ट
आइएमई बाट पठाएको पैसा
आइएमई बाट पठाएको पैसा
सिधै मोबाइलमा
हो बाबा अब आइएमई गरेको पैसा सिधै आइएमई पेमा अर्थात् सिधै मोबाइलमा आउँछ
त्यसो भए आइएमई गरौँ
सिधै मोबाइलमा
Sohail Tanvir is going to do something that's pretty rare, which is bowl 3 of the first 6 in this first power play. I suppose when you're 39 years of age, like he is, HD Ackerman, when you get those limbs loose, just keep him going. He started excellently. Yeah, that's the beauty
beauty of experience is that they know find the length, the right length to bowl on a surface pretty quickly. And he might have started left arm over as well, but worked out that coming around the wicket and bowling at the stumps, giving no room whatsoever, was the way forward. He's been an incredible performer around the world for a number of years, Sohail Tanvir.
Now, big appeal, and the finger goes up. Tanvir, he's on fire. Buddy Pradhan immediately says, yes, that's good enough. Bim Sharkey looks for innovation, looks for the ramp, and he can't do it. Tanvir, simply too good.
Around the wicket at the stumps. And he says, you miss, I'll hit. And he richly deserves the second one. Bim trying to be inventive, but the old hand has the final say. They've lost their fourth as Bim Sharkey goes for one. It's 34 for 4.
Beautiful scenes here at the TU International Cricket Ground. It's a special venue, a spiritual home of cricket in Nepal, and it's never looked better. But for the hometown team, who we were talking up before the start of play, they're in real trouble. Shankar Rana, it will be, who's in at number 6. Alongside Sumit Maharjan. Two local players will have to rebuild and find a way. Tickled around the corner. Nice way to get off the mark. It's going to be a boundary. Just a clever piece of batting, wasn't it? Came across the crease and just simply a tickle, a leg glance for 4.
Yeah, the beauty of the Gurkhas is though, even though they've lost the number of wickets, is that they're still looking to score after every ball.
Yeah, Tanvir coming very wide of the crease. And you can certainly see there's going to have to be a rebuilding effort. They do bat deep. You think of even the captain, Karen KC, who might be down at number 8 or number 9. 2 slips in place now. Outside edge is beaten. Well, Tanvir, he's rolling back the years here. You can see the wickets, they've just fallen so regularly. And that has been the problem after that little flying start from Michael Levitt. The wickets now just going the whole time. And all that Sohail Tanvir has done is do the basics right. Hasn't played much cricket of late, as he was involved in that Legends event in Birmingham in June, playing for the Pakistan Legends, and then in some US Masters T10 action. But I suppose when you're the quality of cricketer that he is, you really never lose it.
It's the body that normally gives up, that if you keep yourself in decent shape, we were speaking about it the other day in the opening day, when you see some of these players now in their late 30s, they're still very, very athletic, and Sahil Tanvi has kept himself in good nick, so along with his athleticism and his experience,
good running. They'll get a single to close out the power play. It's a power play that belongs to the Chitwan Rhinos. They've found 4 wickets. The score 39 for 4.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई Sport is in our DNA.
Well, a really healthy crowd again. There is talk of a sellout today. Now, it's a Monday morning at 9 a.m. start, and already we probably have, 6,000 or 7,000 filling the grass banks and the newly installed stands here at the TU. And there is, as always, plenty of colour and passion up there in the crowd. Kushal Malla, speaking of passion, I was really excited to see him firstly brought in as captain of this side. He's one of the 8 iconic players. But also that passion on show, taking that wicket.
Excellent.
He's usually a very kind of stoic character, very cool and relaxed and chilled character, but picking up that wicket, you saw the passion on offer, HD Ackerman. This, for me, someone so talented, someone captaining for the first time, great scenes to see.
and never easy when you're captaining for maybe the first time to bring yourself on. Nicely bowled again. Yeah, quite often as a leader, you don't want to be deemed as selfish or seen as selfish, so you tend to bowl others before you bowl yourself, even though conditions may suit your type of bowling. Mala's brought himself on at just the right time, and he's been very good, very, very good.
He's come in for quite a bit of criticism online. The fanaticism here in Nepal for cricket, particularly when the national team are playing, it means that the players are constantly under the microscope. And him, alongside some of the other batters, have come in for a lot of criticism, particularly on the tours of Canada and USA. He actually found himself out of the team, dropped after the most uncharacteristic innings I've ever seen. He made 33 off 54 balls in a chase where they needed to run a ball. He just never got into even second gear. But one of the things I always say about Kushal Malla, the reason I'd keep him in the team, he's a very good fielder and he's a handy bowler. So great to see him leading from the front as captain of the Chitwan Rhinos. He started really nicely, as too as have his side. It's 42 for 4.
Is Dove really different from soap? Ordinary soap dries itself over time, but Dove is different. Get your radiance with Dove.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
अब सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको कार्ड प्रयोग गरी खरिद गर्दा मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङबाट टप अप गर्दा रिवार्ड पोइन्ट अर्न गर्नुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स, यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई। तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं।
Well, a few too many dots for the Gurkhas. There have been 7 boundaries already, mainly Michael Levitt providing those with his sparkling innings of 25. And now it's going to need to be the 2 local players. Young Sumit Maharjan, 25 years of age, one of the few Kathmandu-based players. He's representing the hometown side. He'll have to now come up against Ravi Bopara. Hasn't played T20Is in a long time, but he's a guy, HD. Oh, how many countries has he played in now? He must have played in, 18, 20 countries around the world?
All those that play the game, I would think. his T20 international career records, but his domestic T20 career would read somewhere around 300 plus games.
He's actually honing in on a remarkable record, HD. I think he'll get there because he's going to keep playing. He's 39. He's played 478 official T20s. Quite remarkable.
I know most players only have one page on the esteemed website Cricinfo. Most players only have one page on the esteemed website Cricinfo. Ravi to our disposal.
I think there's more than 30 teams on that list, if not more. White hasn't bowled much of late. Given us a wide outside the off stump, rightly so. The reason for that, HD, took a blow to the thumb, and with his